Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper's A Star is Born is shaping up to be one of the biggest movies this fall. But it's also got pretty big shoes to fill. That's Barbra Streisand and Kris Kristofferson singing Evergreen in the 1976 version of A Star is Born. Before them, it was Judy Garland and James Mason in 1954, and before them, it was Janet Gaynor and Frederick March in 1937. You could say that A Star is Born is one of the most timeless stories about Hollywood.
Before you lies the most glamorous city on earth, Hollywood, California. A city where men and women skyrocket to fame or plunge to oblivion.
In case you haven't seen any of those films, here's the gist. A major celebrity, either an actor or a rock star, meets a young, talented, and undiscovered woman. They fall in love, get married, and while the woman rises in stardom, the man comes crashing down.
You know, man, in the old days, I always knew, like, you were gonna do something, that you'd be all right. It's the first time I'm worried about you.
A Star is Born is arguably remade for every generation because its take on fame is compelling. But beyond the story, the stars themselves pull in major audiences. Janet Gaynor was the first woman to ever win the Oscar for Best Actress in a Leading Role. Judy Garland was famous from The Wizard of Oz and Meet Me in St. Louis. And Barbra Streisand had already won an Oscar, an Emmy, and 3 Golden Globes by the time her version of A Star is Born came out. Because of that, it's no surprise that 6-time Grammy winner Lady Gaga and 4-time Oscar nominee Bradley Cooper are taking the starring roles of the film. But even before they agreed to it, other names attached to the project included Beyoncé, Jennifer Lopez, Will Smith, Tom Cruise, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Weeks before the release of the 2018 film, critics have been raving about Gaga and Cooper's performance. It's expected to make around $40 million in its domestic opening.